If you want your base to look this flawless, even with the flash, you need to keep watching because I'm going to give you the full details. Okay, so we're starting out with the Universal Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder from Danessa Myricks. We're gonna take the spatula and apply it all over our face. And then instead of using my hands, I'm taking my foundation brush just to buff it in. Don't ask me why, I just like it better that way. Next, I'm taking the same Blurring Balm Powder, but in the shade number 9. As you can see, I love this product, but I'm gonna take this and just apply it all over my face as well. Now for foundation, I'm taking the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Foundation. I stopped using this foundation for a while and I honestly forgot how good it was, but this is unmatched for me. Now this is where the magic happens. I'm taking my Made by Mitchell Curve Case. This is in the shade Deep, and I love to mix these two shades together for contour. So you can follow along for placement, but I place my contour on my cheeks, my eyelids, my cupid's bow, below my mouth, my jawline, my temples, and my nose. When you're all done with that, you should look a little something like this. And then we're gonna move on to concealer while we let that dry down for a little bit. This is my Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer in the shade 21. I like to place this in the inner and outer corners of my face. I also add it to the top of my lip, the middle of my nose, my chin, and my forehead area. Now it's time to blend out the contour. I'm using the e.l.f. Cosmetics Complexion Duo Brush. Once we're done blending our contour, we're going to move on to concealer. Brush is from Real Techniques. I'm not sure the exact brush, but it is a fluffy brush. Any fluffy brush will work. Also, here's an extra tip. Take the extra concealer from your chin and drag it under your contour. This will give you a more sculpted look. Now I'm taking my One Size setting powder. This is in the shade Dark Deep, and we're going to use this to set only our concealer but not our contour. Now to lock our contour in place, I'm taking my NARS Laguna bronzer, and we're just going to place that everywhere we placed our contour. I even use this bronzer for a simple eyeshadow look. Now for blush, I'm taking my Juvia's Place bronze palette in the shade Dark. I used both shades, and then to make it pop more, I added Fenty Beauty Mocha Mommy on top. To bake, I'm using the Huda Beauty powder in the shade Kunafa. I'm just using this to bake under my eyes. Finally, I'm just adding a little mascara under my eye, doing my lip combo, which will be a whole separate video. And if you haven't tried mixing the Charlotte Tilbury and One Size setting spray, then what are you doing? And that's all, y'all. Now your face looks like you just paid money to go get it beat by a professional makeup artist. Comment if you like this tutorial and follow for more. Bye, loves.